What is up, fellas? And the rant you've been waiting for is finally here. Welcome to my animation Annihilation rant, where I start ranting about the attacks they should be using and things like that that I think might be useful for the game. So yeah, I said last time that I was going to start off with Jaden animations, so I'm gonna go do that. So I think and again, this is just a rant. I'm not gonna have any special effects or anything because I'm lazy. So I'm just gonna put a video of me like playing games in front of this while I just talk. If you know about all these animators, then you should know what I'm talking about. You probably know what I'm talking about if you clicked on this video. But for Jaden, Milo World said he already had the Ari and Tofu based attacks, so they took that from me. But otherwise, from that, inside of the My Obsession with Hatsune Miku, her video from 10 months ago, there was a scene that she had a cool looking leek sword, so that could be used as a special attack, and probably like a Pokemon, like a Pokeball, something Pokemon related to use as like a throw attack or something like that. Definitely like he already has her main sword as like the Jane animation. I mean the Jane animations, the anime short, like that little thing. There was the sword that he's using for her main attack. So yeah, I think definitely those two things would definitely be useful for some attacks. Next up, I'm going to be doing Haminations. So for Haminations, a couple things. I feel like from a couple years ago, he had a video called what's it called? Sorry, I Look Young, and in a scene he has a sword, like a red like bottom sword. If you want to watch and just go to his channel. But that sword, because that's his most popular video. So he'd probably use that sword for something. Maybe the scythe for like, because a lot of death. Like my brother almost died 18 times. I almost died 3 times. A lot of videos about almost dying. There's always like that death-looking skeleton guy with but that probably wouldn't work out because he's not there as much as he is in like the odd ones out stuff, and probably something like the ham, like an attack with the ham, or like Avatar, something like that would be really cool. Again, these are just suggestions. Um, so yeah, I think would be really cool to be able to see in the final game. For Brody animates, okay.
As you may know,
There's not much to go because there's not a lot of really things that he's posted that has to do with like fighting or anything. So probably like his dog or something, or like it would kind of be funny if you used like a tent post from like his newest video, getting a girlfriend from 3 months ago. He was like talking about how he put up the tent and stuff, or the Trash Boys for the Team C's thing. That would probably be funny if he had like something trash can related or something like that. Just just random things. Or like a hockey stick. Like maybe that could be a weapon for him. I'm thinking that would probably be a good idea, like a hockey stick. So yeah. Next up, I'm gonna be talking about Infamous Swoosh. This is kind of just rapid fire, to be honest. Um, hmm. I don't. He really doesn't have any. Hmm. hmm. Give me a second to think about that. Probably like. I don't. Does he even ever use this? What? Maybe something Diary of a Wimpy Kid related or something. Really not much to go off of, like, fighting wise. Maybe, like, I don't really got much for him. But some kind of attack from, like, maybe like Lord of the Rings, like I said, or Diary of a Wimpy Kid or Big Nate, something like that. I don't really got much for him, or like maybe like the pin from like his banner, the infamous swoosh banner on his channel. Maybe that pin could be used as a weapon. Yes. Okay. I'm good at this. Anyway, next up, Illumination, sorry. Again, not a lot of weaponized things that I know of. Let's think about that for a second. Maybe like... Oh, yes, definitely something Animal Crossing related. That just popped in my mind. Maybe like a shovel, like from Animal Crossing. Something. That would be really good. Or like a musical instrument, because she like makes music too. Something like that. Yeah, I think that would be perfect. I'm probably gonna do a part 2 to this video. Or like, oh, her cats could definitely, like Luigi. Her cats could definitely be used like the Ari and Tofu attack that they're already working on for Jaden. That could definitely be something for like Illy for like with her cats. Anyway, next up, let me explain studios. Not much weapon related stuff, but um, there's a lot of. She always like came in with like in her older shorts from like she would come in with like a cane looking thing, like she'd walk up and actually knock over a sign in the intro to every single one of her old shorts. Maybe something like that, like a little cane looking thing, not like a old person's cane, but like the dancer's thing, or maybe like a medieval sword or something witch, like a witch broomstick, something like that. Definitely something like that because she's always like the witch of the woods and stuff. So probably something like that, or like a fairy wand from like the girl from Fairy from 7 years ago, something like that probably. So yeah, I feel like or something Minecraft because she said she liked Minecraft, but probably not that because that's pretty dumb and unoriginal. Anyway, next up, ice cream sandwich. Um, again, not a lot of weapon related things, but maybe I got like maybe like a thing that says sponsor on it, like a weapon that says sponsor, because it's become like a thing where he's like, oh, it's the sponsor, and he like tapes down the people and something like that. Surprise, something like that, or like a baseball bat. Don't ask me why. Yeah, probably something like that. And I would go over the odd ones out, but they already have the attacks down for him, which is the Suabwe. He has it's an attack where he swings a sub and stuff. Obviously based off of the Suabwe series that he made. Stuff like that probably. Um, yeah, but they already did the attacks.
Okay, so what?
If you heard that, that was me like looking at different videos. If you've seen like heard something throughout this entire time, but probably like yeah, for that one's out. I don't really. He already did everything. Anyway, next up, the Amazing. I don't really. Maybe like since he's done like the entire Mafia series, maybe like a short-handed like a beam. I think that's what they do. Is like the beam, something like that. Probably like that. Yeah. Yeah, but there's not really else to go off of? Maybe like a doctor's utensil to fight, because he's a doctor too. Yeah, probably like something like that. Anyway, I don't think I really got anybody else to go over currently, unless I do. Oh, and again, sorry, I forgot to mention Alan Becker, which is already done as well. But yeah, these are just a few suggestions. I'm probably gonna make a part 2 to this. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you fellas have a great day or night or wherever you are. Yeah, charity. See you fellas.